I'm excited to do nothing and nada. Well, I've got one thing to do. It's only a small thing. It's background work while I attempt to swipe on Tinder and find someone worthy of me. Someone I've been trying to contact through work's getting back to me. Yeah, I'll call you back. I've got to go. I'm going now.
Oh, I didn't know we were drinking. If I knew we would, I would have brought a glass too.
I know. You just caught me in my me time. But I'll always be here for you.
We ask your dad to do that. Yeah, dinner is on. Will you just give me 5 minutes to do this and then I'll make sure it won't burn?
Sorry, it's been really busy here recently. Running around like a headless chicken trying to be the perfect mother is hard, you know.
You ask your dad to do that. Yes? Yeah, I'm just taking a call.
1 minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Anna. Yeah, it's Anna. Do you want to speak to her? No? Right. Well, I'll do the talking then, shall I? Real adults are talking.
Abigail says hi, Auntie Emma.
I'll tell her Auntie Emma said hi back. Actually, just Emma. Emma said hi back. Is she in a talking mood today?
No, not really.
Okay, well, let's not force her. And given that I hold favourite person status, I'd kind of like to keep it that way. How are you? It's been a week or three missed, and I know this is mad and we haven't been able to have a catch-up, have we?
Yeah, we've been okay.
Really? Not what I heard?
No, people have been talking about us. They always talk about us. They always look down their noses at us.
Okay, well, let's not go down that path again. Let's just stick to the positives. Positivity is key. Look, positivity is one of the most important things in life. It keeps us going, and
go down Asda and pay with positivity.
Okay, I'll stop. But not because of negativity, but because of positivity. And we have some things to talk about.
I asked your dad to do that.
Is Ben there?
You're right, I'll do it. Will you just give me 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's okay. He's downstairs.
Good. I mean, obviously not good, but good so we can talk candidly. You know what I mean. I think we need to talk about the elephant in the room, Laura. The issue.
I don't have any issues. We do that thing.
Okay, would it be okay if we didn't do that thing? We're focusing on the positives, and recently you've been doing better, but now I am a little nervous.
It's fine. All right.
You know what? Could I speak to Abigail actually, please?
She isn't talking.
Okay, we can try it. But if we try the thing I don't like and find it too difficult to do, we stop. But I need to talk to you about what's been happening. You know what I want to talk about, don't you?
Yes.
Deal?
Yes. Right. You can be me and I'll be our Abigail.
Morning.
Why can't we go out today?
We can't go out again today because we've already been out for quite some time, actually, and I should know better, but...
Is that why you don't love me? Because we can't go out? Is that why you hate me?
I clothe you. I feed you. I kiss your forehead every night before you go to bed, don't I?
Well, why was Declan allowed out the other day twice? You took him out all day.
Adek fell over.
Well, what about our Ryan?
He's diabetic. I took him to get his medicine.
So if I hurt myself, I get to go out like the other two then?
No.
Then you don't fucking love me then, do you? Because would they hurt themselves? They're allowed to go out.
No. Well, yes. Of course, I love you. And if you hurt yourself, I guess you get to go out because we need to take you to the hospital. Okay, Jesus, enough. How is she doing now?
Yeah, not great. It's either this or she's banging around until I take the hospital the other day. She nearly broke her arm. We're in A&E for nearly 7 hours. And do you know what she said? She said, "Thank you, Mummy, for taking me out."
So if this happens again, then
Then I take her outside until she doesn't do it again.
no. You have to stick to the techniques we learn in the class. I mean, you were doing really well up until you and Abigail were doing great. So
techniques might work if we weren't locked up 24 hours a day. You know, it's
Laura,
easy for you to judge. You come and go, right? But I'm here all day, every day.
okay, Laura. I think we're getting sidetracked. I need to know what happened. I need to...
We're fucking trapped.
Why are you trapped?
Because of Corona. And because of Corona, that's why we're trapped.
How are you coping? I'll ask you that again. How are you coping?
You're not going to write this down, are you?
No.
You sure?
Laura, I've worked with you for nearly 2.5 years. I'd like to think you know me well enough that when I say something, I mean it.
Right. I went to the shop the other day alone, right? For the first time in 8 weeks, I did something alone. I went to Tesco and bought a magazine.
How were the police called to your house, sweetie?
But I took my time. You know, I read a page or two.
Okay.
And I was walking through the aisles and I was just so relaxed. I could enjoy the cold air from the fridges and I could look at something without being pestered or shouted at. Smiled at the workers and they let on, they smiled back. You know, people around here usually don't smile at me and mine.
Laura, honey, I am not here to judge. I'm here to help. How did the police get called to your house?
Laurie, will you do this? Mummy, will you do this? Mummy, will you fucking come? I don't get any peace. And then I saw it. I was drawn to it like it was just there and no one else was around it. The magazine station.
The magazine station?
Yeah, the mag station. Picked one up, read a couple of pages. Put one down, picked up another. Good family and housekeeping. Tried to pick up some tips on how to be a good mother and that. You know, like you said, learn and watch from others. And then I paid for it. And as I was leaving the shop, a man outside in the queue called me a fucking bitch for taking too much time. And the security guard did nothing. He shat it.
And then?
Then he got on my face and started shouting.
What did he say? No, not that again.
Please, Amma, it helps me.
You silly cow, taking all the time in the world.
Oh, I wish he'd said that. He called me a fucking scrubber. A dosser. Selfish.
Well, that's extremely negative. I'm not keen on that language.
Oh, Amma, please.
You useless, lazy bitch.
I said, my family, right? My family ain't perfect. And we may struggle, but at least we don't look like you. So you can fuck off, you bald see you next Tuesday. And the security guard did nothing. People around me were recording and I was anxious, like my chest was heavy. And he kept invading my space.
Don't you ever talk to me like that again, you little tramp. Have you seen the state of it?
He kept at it. He wouldn't stop. And the people around me were laughing and they wouldn't stop. It's nasty, don't you think? And then he followed me. And it was like all the air I had was going. I was being suffocated.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Have you checked her? She's probably stolen something.
And?
Her family are known around here.
A whole family are a bunch of scroats, he said. You know, I needed those extra 5 minutes. I don't have a safe space. I don't have a place to go and relax. I don't have a garden or a conservatory. And me taking those extra few steps, it means it's another few seconds in this house I don't have to be with him. You know, it's my bit of freedom, you know, my time.
I know that, Laura, but you didn't let them in. You didn't cooperate. What am I supposed to do to help when these things happen? And quite often.
You know it's airborne, don't you? That's how it spread. He got on my face, I pushed him and he fell. I was protecting myself.
I understand that. He was wrong and he's vile, but we still have rules to follow even if he doesn't.
If it weren't Corona now and a man did that to me because I took too long in the shop, people in that queue would have protected me. They would have told him to get lost, but they didn't. So I have to protect myself.
You didn't let them in. Laurie, you need to try harder.
Try harder? You think they give a fuck about us? Why are they coming to our house? Because it's us, right? It's always us. They don't ask. They knock. To the shite knock. They don't ask and they knock the door down and they drag out our Declan or our Ryan and they say antisocial behaviour, they say. I'm trying every day, but they don't listen. And if they knock on that door, I'm not letting them in.
Yes, Laura, you have to try harder. What am I supposed to say to my manager? You know, Laura's trying her best. She really is.
No, I bet you both go in there and you both laugh at me.
Laura, no.
The local scrubbers. A man was in the system. Her husband's in the system. She's in the system. Her kids will be in the system.
No, but...
But nothing. I'm sick of people pretending to care. I'm trapped inside there. I'm trapped inside here. I'm trapped outside there. You know, I have no escape. And when you go, I'll get another know-it-all who pretends to give a fuck. You know, I'm so
Is that what you really think? You think I don't care. You think me answering you in my own time means I don't care. You think your kids calling me auntie means I don't care. It means the opposite. The total opposite.
I didn't know you were allowed to drink on the job.
I am not on the job. I am in my own time. This could be one of the last times we talk. You know that, right?
Yeah, I told us about the new caseworker.
Let me give you some advice. And this is not going to be written down. This is not a trick. This is just someone who has vested interest in you.
Okay, I'm listening.
You are trying your best. You really do. And those kids, they love you more than anything or anyone in this world. I just need you to pick who you let around them better.
I know.
I don't think we'll talk again. From twice a week for 2 years to nothing, eh?
You know, I've had a lot of social workers, Hammer, and you're the one I've disliked the least.
That's extremely high praise coming from you, Laura.
What will you write down?
That you're trying your best.
Thank you, Emma.